Welcome people, you don't know, Scorsese, I'm a gamer, 24/7, the great centipede, boss number 6. So let's switch on this aircon. You saw the ladder there, use that ladder, climb up, switch on your aircon. So what you want to do, you want to jump down and attack the end of his body. Right, so I'm going to run back to the ladder because I want to destroy the end of his body first. Let's climb back up the ladder. Check to see, make sure my aircon's still switched on. Right, and there we go, it is. So you want to jump down, there you go, destroy the end of his body. As you can see just now, it stunned him, and he's dropped one of the boulders that spits out all the poison. So I'm going to go back to the ladder. You know what, actually, let's see if he's even coming this way, so let's not go to the ladder. Right, so he was running back over to me. You don't want to fight him when the boulders there, spin out poison, goes without saying. I'm going to take an antidote, go back to my aircon. Make sure your aircon's switched on at all times, and I'll tell you the reason why in a bit still. So I'm not jumping down there until the aircon has got rid of all the poison. Right, destroy this boulder. Now hopefully he should come back down to me this way, and there he is. Now I've switched to the Odachi because I want range. Because what you want to do, you want to hit him in his head. Your spear and Odachi I think is the best for that. Now what he does, he's going to start spitting out poison at me, and he's going to try and paralyze me. So let's see if he... Right, so that's the paralyze, which is purple, and obviously the poison is going to be green. Now you see he poisoned me, see the bar in the corner, it went down instantly because the aircon's on. So he's going to take the poison off him straight away. Even when he paralyzes you, he's pretty slow, so he's not going to come with another quick attack unless it's poison, and the poison don't affect you. The other attack he does do sometimes is he might spit a piece of rock out of his mouth. Doesn't do that very often, so don't worry about that too tough at all. Right, there's the piece of rock I was talking about. And sometimes he does do a body slam thing, but he does it not often at all. So yeah, Adachi, lick him in his head. Downed him. Now I can cause some damage. Right, so as you can see, his life is pretty much halfway down. So you're going to go into the second part of the fight, and all that basically happens is the part of his body that you destroyed reattaches. So he's going to leave the fighting arena, he's going to come back around, and his body's going to be attached. I didn't use the Guardian Spirit because you don't need to use the Guardian Spirit to kill this boss. It's pointless. But obviously if you want to use it, it's no big deal. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that you should use the boulder that's in between the middle there, the big piece of rock, and run around it and fight him using that. I don't see the point. I think it makes it a lot more difficult. I think the strategy that you see me adopting is a lot easier and a lot faster and just better in my opinion, you know what I mean? But if you want to try it the other way, try it the other way, see what works for you. But anyway, I'm just going to run around now, take off the bottom of his legs, well, the back of him I should say, and he's keeping it moving. Right, here we go. Ah, I got caught there. Oh snap, I allow it. What is that? Oh, the camera went on that. You know what? Bang the Guardian Spirit because he caught me off guard. I got caught on a little piece there, and he brought me up, and now the camera's doing a mad thing as well. So don't need the Guardian Spirit, but if what happens to me happens to you, then why not? It's there to be used, isn't it? So anyway, so it's back to how it was before. I've knocked off the end of him. I know he's dropped a boulder. I'm being poisoned. So back to your safe point, which is the ladder. Switch the aircon back on, and then hopefully that piece of rock that's spitting out the poison is close by. Right, ah, there it is. Yep, right there. Alright, clear all the poison, jump down, and get rid of it. Now he's gonna come back down. Hopefully he'll do the same as last time, and he's not doing it straight away. Let's bait him into it. There we go. So I'll switch back to the Adachi. Okay. Didn't lick him in his face that time. Or that time. Oh, I'm in the wrong stance. Okay, let's switch it to high stance. Alright, so he paralyzed me, but it's a minor, like I said, don't worry about it too much, man, because he doesn't capitalize on it. Right, so there we go, high stance. Right, so I've got a squeeze there because he paralysed me, but his body slam was too short and he didn't hit me with it. So I've got a squeeze, but I guess you need a little bit of luck when you're playing computer games. You know what I mean? I didn't mention this earlier, and I probably should have mentioned it earlier on in the video. Use high stance when you're fighting this boss, and that's simply because you're coming up and down so you can hit him in his head. Do you know what I mean? With this or with the spear. So do use high stance like you can see me using throughout the whole of the fight. Right, so one more hit and he's dead. So I'm not going to rush into hitting him. I'm still going to be safe. I'm still going to be patient because those pincers could probably kill me with a few hits. So why risk everything I've just worked for? Right, what's he going to do? Stand up, man. Come, man. Hind legs, there we go. He's going for the body slams, then you just dodge that and boom, right in the top of his head. Anyway, RL Scorsese, I'm a gamer. Like and subscribe, people. You, man, hold tight. Peace.